2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Let's meet the starting five of your Indiana Fever. At the small forward position, number 23, Aerial Powers. At the other forward position, number 6, Natasha Howard. Starting at shooting guard, number 0, Kelsey Mitchell. Starting at center, number 7, Aaliyah Austin. Starting at the other guard, number 22, Caitlin Clark. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Indiana Fever.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Mystics in this one as they go up against the Indiana Fever. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. This is one we've all been looking forward to. Two heavy hitters squaring off.
The talent level on display in this league is phenomenal, and that's certainly the case here tonight.
Great players, great coaching. This is a stress test where they see just what they're made of. Great prep for the playoffs where these two can meet again.
Pass to Engstler. Iriafin. Buries it from three-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Mitchell. Caitlin Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Iriafin. Pass to Citron. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Mystics.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Citron. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point play opportunity.
You see just how strong Boston is, shrugging off the contact with ease.
At the line for Indiana, Aaliyah Austin, shooting one.
What's up?
During the 2025 draft, the Mystics took 3 players in the top 6.
Oh, what a base going forward. Sonia Citron went third, a very skilled wing, the 4th overall pick they had as well. Kiki Iriafin, a dynamic, explosive big. And they also got a point guard, Georgia Amore, with the 6th overall pick.
She's covered by Clark. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. And the Mystics making a change here. Guarded by McDonald. Outside Citron. Cans it from downtown.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan.
In the first 2 minutes.
Now here's Cunningham.
Outside McDonald. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from in close.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
It's rebounded by McDonald.
The Fever trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Mitchell, shot's good.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
Pass to Citron. Sheldon.
She's covered by Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham.
First team foul.
Well, the defense
At the
looking to
line for the
protect the
away
rim
team.
at all costs there.
JC.
Something you struggled with in your career,
Two
Tim,
shots.
but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. She hits the second from the line.
McDonald with it.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And here's Hull. Pass to McDonald.
Jacks up a three.
Citron grabs the miss. Now here's Sheldon.
She's guarded closely. And the basket by Iriafin.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Now Sims.
Outside Cunningham. Here's McDonald.
Launches it.
They grab their own miss.
There's the three.
And that's good. Sophie Cunningham for 3.
Certain players are finishers like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Pass to Iriafin.
That's tipped.
And stolen by Cunningham.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
The score.
Mystics
Your
ahead,
Indiana
up
Fever.
by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
Here's Sutton.
She's covered by Clark.
Now Sutton.
Up top, it's Austin.
Anxler. Pass to Sutton.
Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Left side Sims.
Good. And the assist goes to Aerial Powers.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Now here's Sheldon.
She's covered by Sims.
Sheldon outside.
The Mystics rebound. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Pass to Sims. Here's Boston, guarded by Austin. Here's Powers, and they're the Fever with another bucket. Well, even with so much of the season already in the books, there's a lot to still be decided.
Well, playoff position is in play until the very end, especially the way the WNBA takes the top 8 teams regardless of conference.
Yeah, involving everyone into those bubble spots makes the playoff race a lot more intense.
Now here's Powers. To the wing, right side. Now here is Sims. Tight defense on her. Powers. She's guarded by Angsler. Goes back up. And Boston with the lay-in.
Yeah, defensively, you have to box out Boston. She is too good on the glass.
Washington calls timeout.
Charge to Washington. That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Indiana Fever answer. For your Indiana answers.
She's covered by Mitchell. Five to shoot. Tasha Howard pulls it in. Indiana trailing to the middle. Now the Fever moving it up. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. That one's good. Clark.
With the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Here's the Fever with the ball. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter.
A key make for Shea Petty. Those threes going in, it changes how you have to defend her.
Washington trailing. Pass to Austin. To end the run. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Indiana Fever, Aaliyah Boston.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
She hits both from the stripe.
Well, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. Yes, obviously she's an incredible player, but off the floor, she is someone you really want in your locker room, a great teammate. Everybody loves playing with.
And that one's good. Austin.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's McDonald. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Citron with the ball. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Austin. Pass to Dolson. Citron. She's covered by Mitchell. They get the rebound.
Not a single point in this quarter for her. Obviously not what they need right now.
Nice shot by Petty.
Well, you have to commit to your shot, and Shea Petty knows how important that is. So even against a strong defense, she goes for it 100% into it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. She's covered by Cunningham.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
It's so hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and she still hasn't registered a single point.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as you were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Fever on top. They lead by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And now the third quarter about to get going again.
You have to like what we're seeing from Citron.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And the second half about to start in just a few moments. Pass to Austin. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
I like how Austin answers defensive intensity going right at them.
First round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
First one falls for her.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down from any matchup.
Both good at the line. The Fever leading. Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. The Mystics on offense. Citron for 3. Good on the triple.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
For 3. Bauer's shot is off.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Mitchell, right side. Low block shot. Yep, that one goes.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
Ooh, clearly in a lot of pain. They're going to call a timeout so the trainer can take a look at her.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! That was amazing! Let's hear it for your Indiana Fever answers.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway.
Outside Citron.
Over Mitchell.
Citron shot is good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Clark outside. Six on the shot clock. From the left wing, fires for 3.
Good, and the assist goes to Ariel Powers.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Now here's Angsler. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Austin inside, working on Boston. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Angsler. Citron. She's covered by Mitchell. Now here's Citron. She's covered closely. And the basket by Iriafin.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And one thing teams liked about Kiki Iriafin going into the draft, her athleticism.
Yeah, Kiki was dunking in high school, explosive around the rim. She really improved her all-around game during her college years.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside McDonald. Pass to Hole.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
So the whistle
Washington
blows on the shot. 2 free
Emily
throws for
Easton.
the contact there.
First personal foul.
Coming
First
into
team
her own in
foul.
this league, Lexi Hall making the most of her minutes.
Your Indiana Fever, Lexi Hull. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, a 3-and-D wing. Players like Lexi Hall, so valuable here in the WNBA.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Washington trailing. Inside. And the basket by Iriafin.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Pass to Cunningham. Now Hull. She's guarded by Angsler. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Stephanie
Second
Dolson
team
picks
foul.
one up.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Sutton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
The Fever leading. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Boston. McDonald. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. The ball goes to Washington. Substitution for the Mystics. Shakira Austin.
Here's Sutton. Sheldon outside. Pass to Sutton. Fires the 3. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
And while Sutton doesn't shoot it great from three, she does make enough of them to make the defense respect it.
Outside Cunningham. Sims. Shoots from 12. Here's Boston. And she uses the glass on the layup.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
If their clock management is good, it will be.
Here's Sutton. She's covered by Sims. To the paint. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. With 1 on the clock. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. The third quarter comes to a close. The Fever on top, up 7. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. Outside Cunningham. Clark. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Sheldon gets the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Mitchell, shot's good.
Good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second 3 of the game.
She's covered by Clark. To the inside. Austin shows up and lays it in nice and easy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
That one's good. Clark.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Sheldon. Foul call that time on the way up. And that was chances at the free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, J.C. Sheldon. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score. So the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they've really had no answers.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They found the touch here in the second from the field.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Clark.
Cunningham.
Guarded by Austin.
The shot by Cunningham, no good.
Washington trailing. Up top, Iriafin. She's covered by Clark. Down low. And that one's good. Austin.
They've raised their field goal percentage to up over 50% now. They look like a different team in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Indiana Fever, Boston.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clark outside. Plenty of space. The long distance three is buried.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Washington calls timeout. You look at Kelsey Mitchell, what a contribution.
She's absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and try to figure a way to cool her down a bit.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Austin. Poked away. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Clark, that one's good.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Aaliyah Boston.
Exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
2 minutes.
Now here's Austin. She's guarded by Boston. Austin inside, working on Boston. And it's Austin missing. Here's Clark. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries, shooting a nifty 70%.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
To the inside. Austin with it, working on Boston. Looking to end the run. Clock at 6. Iriafin with the ball. Howard's there. Pass to Engsler. Expanding her range. It's hauled in by Boston. And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Outside Powers. Outside Howard. Now Clark lets it go from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
The 9-foot shot. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And foul called as she misses. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's on Shakira Austin.
Team foul.
That's where she wants the ball. Howard is such a high percentage shooter. She gets into good spots, forces fouls.
2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. So she gets them both. Here's Sutton. She's covered by Mitchell. From deep, Iriafin misses. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Ball from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.